Oh, hey, there you are. I was beginning to think you maybe changed your mind, or that I just dreamed you up in some sort of sleepy delirium. But yeah, cool. Right, where do you want to go? Well, don't ask me. I didn't even know where my hole was. I still don't, and I've just left it. You know, you're the local. Tell me where we're going. I trust in your presumably impeccable judgment. Or I shall judge your lack of impeccable judgment. We'll see how it goes. Well, I don't think I could go to an IHOP or something. It'd be a bit hard to explain to my coach later. Hey, sorry, I don't really feel like running. I'm too full of pancakes. It's not a great way to endear myself to them on my first week here. Yeah, that sounds nice. Again, I don't really know the most about all the foods and stuff, but if you like, I'm sure it'll be good. Alright, let's head over there. Oh, it's only a couple minutes? That's good. So how was your lecture? Oh, was it interesting at least? Oh. I mean, it could be worse. Well, you could be in a science lecture that you don't understand as someone who wasn't here to do science. I still don't really know why I have to do science as someone who's not doing a science course, but yeah, I do have to stop complaining, don't I? I don't know. As I say, it's just all so foreign so far. I guess, taken aback by how much is different. Considering we speak the same language and all that kind of stuff, it's kind of wild how different the culture is. Especially college culture, it's really different. Well, for one, as I said before, I mean, no one's even offered me alcohol yet. And back home, it's a slightly different story. But it seems that most people are at least pretending to be well behaved while there's any chance of being caught doing anything. So I guess I'll see what happens in slightly less supervised areas. Yeah, I mean, of things I'm going to complain about, you guys seem to be able to go on a tour of duty, come back, have a family, get a car, get a mortgage, go, have a baby, go on another tour of duty, come back and still not be allowed to drink. It's kind of different again. Whereas, in other places, yeah, they're a little bit more lenient on the good old alcohol. And at the end of the day, I'll be shocked if everyone's squeaky, sober, clean the whole time I'm here, I think all you're really doing is just forcing it underground, so to speak, and making it that no one feels like they can do it in public. Yeah. I mean, in the end, I promise I'm not here just to complain about about this place. I'm getting the hang of it here. It's just, as I say, a little overwhelming, all the different stuff. Oh, this is the place? Cool. It looks really nice. It's like a little French cafe. Maybe I could have a croissant. That's something I did not expect to be eating in my first week here, I'll be honest. Oh yeah, you get plenty of French cafes back home, to be honest. You just get a lot of coffee places. It's really, really common. Not only you can have big chains like Starbucks, but you also get other little places. Yeah. I'm just going to get something to eat. I'm trying to lay off the caffeine a bit, personally. No, it's okay. It's okay. We don't... Sweet of you to offer, but no, I'm very happy to come here. You said it's your favorite place on campus, so yeah. No, honestly, I promise, I'm perfectly happy just getting something to eat and being here with you. It's yeah, it's I'm happy, I promise. Apart from about all the things I've complained about so far in the short time of knowing you. Interesting impression to give of myself. Well, I mean, I feel like most of the me talking to you experience has been me complaining about things, and it's not that I hate everything, I really don't. I don't know, it's, I guess, an easy topic of conversation for me just to see how things are different, especially since it's the thing that's on the top of my mind right now, you know? So, you know, obviously see, when I started talking to you and you smiled at me, is it just because of the accent? I know it probably sounds like such a weird thing to say, but honestly, I've kind of felt almost like a special attraction so far since I've come here. It's kind of like, come and listen to the Scottish guy, and people gather around, and no, they really do gather around. Like, people will group around me if I'm at a party or something. People will just group around and, you know, just want to talk to me because they just want, well, they don't even want to talk to me, they just want to hear me talk. And the first time it happened, it was kind of nice for a second, I guess, but I think I very quickly realized it's sort of in the same way people gather around a trained chimp, you know? Like, once the novelty wears off, people just go back to what they were doing, and no one really talked to me in the end, you know? No one wanted to get to know me. I was just the funny accent guy. The only person who's really wanted to get to know me so far is, well, you. So, thanks for that. It's kind of reassuring to know I'm potentially more than just a funny voice to somebody. Hopefully a lot more. Well, cat's out the bag a little bit now, I guess. Okay, look, I know it probably sounds really silly, and maybe it is, but I was feeling really, really down before I came up and talked to you. You know, I've been struggling to feel like anyone really actually wants to talk to me past the accent. I've been not sure where I'm going and not sure much of anything. I've been all over the place, and I walked up to you and, you know, just asked you where my building was, and just the way you smiled at me was I feel, you know, those cliche things people say, like suddenly the world seemed full of color or something like that, and I would have always laughed at it before, but well, for me it did. I mean, here was me feeling lost and kind of homesick, and I didn't even know where my lecture building was, and then I just see you, and this probably sounds so corny right now. I'm honestly usually a pretty assured guy, and I like to think I'm kind of funny and charming and all this kind of stuff, but I feel like I'm really making a complete mess of this. I've just never had a moment like that, and well, at least I've been told that I'm adorable when I'm flustered, which I suppose I'm going to take as a positive in this sort of situation. Yeah, I know I'm blushing a little bit. I can't help it. As I say, I'm usually the one who's on top of things. I'm usually the playing hard to get, Mr. Well, maybe not mysterious, but you know. And the reality is I'm a big soft-hearted romantic, and I mean, judging by the fact you're huddled up to me and your hands in mine, I'm guessing you're the same. You don't have to jump back. Jesus, that's a confidence buster for me. No, it's fine. It's a lot better than fine, actually. I screw it. It's a lot better than fine. Oh, you're tugging on my shirt. Yeah. Well, I am so glad that I had no idea where my lecture hall was. Honestly, I'd be happy just to look at your eyes looking at me like that for a while. Life's crazy sometimes, you know? I went from having a terrible few days to, I don't know, being silly and kind of giddy and I'm just, I don't know. I give up trying to predict what tomorrow brings at this point. As long as I get to see you, I'm fine with it. Yep, more corny lines. I'm afraid when the corny line worked and pulled you into my vicious trap, you signed the deal for more corny lines at that point. Well, of course I'm going to see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. You're coming to watch me play. You are coming to watch me. You agreed to it. You just forgot. You agreed to it. Hey, look. I'm kidding, of course. You want to come, you're very welcome, but no, I'm far more excited about future cafe ventures. I think it might be time to get out of here. Yeah. Come on, let's go.